On this edition of City Focus, the city begins a new year of the Great Promise Partnership. Meet the July Employee of the Month that helps save lives even off duty. See highlights of the Taste of Downtown. The city announces the winners of the People's Choice Photo Contest. And don't forget to give the gift of life at the annual Guns vs. Hoses Blood Drive. These stories and more on this edition of City Focus. Welcome to City Focus. I'm Marcus McConico, the Media Coordinator for the City of Valdosta. This is the 14th episode of City Focus in 2018. City Focus is your source for what's happening within your government. Here are the most important topics that are happening in the city. First responders from all over South Georgia are in Valdosta perfecting their skills if and when GSAR Team 2 is called out to assist with a disaster.
When they get done, they'll have over about 360 hours of training tied up just to get into the program. And then, of course, they'll have continuous training to keep their certifications up. But like I said, it is the leaders of the organizations. Most of them are on a volunteer basis because there's such a high demand when we deploy out. We could be gone for 14 days at a time, possibly, if not longer.
The team is rebuilding its numbers and recently spent time training on a confined space technical rescue. The group simulated saving several individuals from a manhole.
GSAR team, we're required to have 75 members, a 75-member team, and that way we can deploy out when the time of need, like Hurricane Irma last year or the tornadoes early in January. We're getting in that time where we're fixing to be in high demand during hurricane season.
The GSAR team is comprised of some of the best firefighters in South Georgia. They have responded to Hurricane Katrina in 2005, Baker County tornadoes, the wildfires in Ware and Atkinson counties in 2007, and more recently, the teams were requested during Hurricane Irma and the Adel and Albany tornadoes.
The GSAR team being in Valdosta, being right here on the Florida line and 2 hours from the coast, and was a very valuable asset that we have here for the state of Georgia. We can deploy out to and be at the coast within, if we got the call now, we could be there within 4 hours possibly and start helping.
For more information, contact the Valdosta Fire Department at 229-333-1835. At the July 5th City Council meeting, Sergeant Ken Taylor of the Valdosta Fire Department was named the July 2018 Employee of the Month. In March, Taylor was in Orlando when a vehicle accident happened in front of him, and he quickly sprang into action.
I was the second car, and we were just coming to a stop. Out of peripheral vision, here come a SUV, family SUV, upside down, skidding into the intersection. And you kind of ask yourself, am I really seeing what I'm seeing? It concerned me, it scared me because I could see through the windows of the SUV upside down that the kids were dangling from their car seats. They had that scared look on their face, and then I seen the mother open up the driver's door and just panic.
Even though he was off duty and out of town, his training and instincts would not allow him not to help others in need.
So I just pulled over to the side of the road and put it in park and ran over there and slid the door open and got to the little boy. He was probably 3 or 4, and I just hugged him because he had a puzzled look on his face, scared as he could be, and I just hugged him and told him everything was going to be all right, and kind of did a assessment on him, a quick assessment, medical assessment, and everything seemed to be all right. So I just undid the car seat and got him out, and then went back in and got the sister the same way.
After helping the 2 kids, he went back to help the grandmother until EMS arrived on scene. Upon getting back to his car, his wife wondered how he could stay calm in that type of situation.
She asked me, how do you do that? How do you just react? And I told her it's just for us being trained, it's just knee-jerk reaction. You just respond to those things. And it doesn't matter where it's at. I'm here to serve people, and that was my whole goal from the very beginning, to get into the fire service, is that you get to help people, and that's my excitement. I don't have to have thank yous. I don't need to hear all that. Just seeing what all took place from the beginning, middle to the end that's satisfying.
Taylor remains humble as he continues to serve wherever he may be.
Oh. Yes. I am on the way. Oh, spelled that wrong completely.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Sergeant Browning with the Valdosta State University Police Department.
Yes, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good. As of July 1st, Georgia enacted the hands-free law. You're not supposed to have your cell phone in your hand when you're driving.
Oh, okay.
Do you have your driver's license on you?
Yes, ma'am. In fact, I do.
Thank you.
Is this some kind of safety precaution?
What it is that traffic accidents have went up due to people being on their phone, talking on their phone, text messaging, taking selfies, Snapchatting, all that. So what this law is helping people to maybe drive safe and pay attention more to the road and not to their phone.
All right, that makes sense.
No problem. Just give me 1 minute, okay?
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Alan Rowe, Chief of Police, Valdosta State University.
And I'm Brian Childress, Chief of Police for the Valdosta Police Department.
The City of Valdosta and Valdosta State University take distracted driving very seriously, as it's one of our leading causes of fatalities and traffic crashes. Beginning July 1st, Brian and I's officers will be out to enforce this new law.
And if you think Valdosta Police Department is not going to comply with the law, well, you're mistaken. Even though there's a law enforcement exemption, Valdosta Police Department will also be hands-free.
Keep your eyes on the road and your hands on the wheel.
Welcome back to City Focus. We have Daryl Lester from the Valdosta Police Department and Derek Willis from the Valdosta Fire Department, two of our first responders here in Valdosta, and they're here to encourage everybody to come out to the Guns versus Hoses Battle of the Badges blood drive, which is going to be on July 26th. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
After several years of having this event, why do you guys think it's so important that we continue to do this event as firefighters or as police officers?
Well, first of all, this the whole reasoning for it is very important, for the simple fact, as far as the blood drive, even though it's a friendly competition, between the two departments, but to have that blood supply when needed is vital. And we're talking about life or death. So we encourage everyone to come out and to donate the blood if at all possible.
We put ourselves in harm's way every day, and we always want to give back to our community. And another way for us to give back to our community is this blood drive. It saves people's lives every day. That's another way for us to be able to help somebody out in our community.
Now, the last couple of years, the fire department and the police department have continued to come out and do this. But the first year there was a lot of excitement, and the numbers have gone down a little bit. You guys have come out, but the general public haven't come out as well as the first couple years. What do you say to get those people to come out and give blood on that day?
Well, I think just this forum alone, just to encourage people into it and let people know how vital it is to come and donate that blood, because what you don't want to do is need it and don't have it. So if we can donate the blood and have it readily available, it's just important to have it when needed.
There's people all the time when we go around and say, thank you for your service. Thanks for doing this. This is another way for you to come and say thank you. We're going to be there. We're going to be having a good time. We're going to give blood. All of us at the fire service try to give blood except for the guys on shift. They're unable to give blood because they're working. And they're there to respond to anything that happens. It's enough time to come out there, say, hey, thank you for supporting us and being here and protecting our community. At the same time, we got Sam's this year and Pepsi this year. We're going to be grilling hamburgers and hot dogs to anybody that comes and donates. So we're just trying to make it better.
Okay. Now, this is also a competition. The last couple of years, the fire department has won that competition. Daryl, what's the police department going to do to change that this year?
Well, first of all, I'd like to let Lieutenant Willis know that this year, Valdosta Department will win it. Okay. I think in the last couple of years, I think Lieutenant Willis has changed the date on us and didn't let us know. So that's the reason for us not turning out in the masses. No, but seriously though, you know, we definitely want to encourage everyone to come out. We're trying to get as many officers as possible to come out, and I'm pretty sure that, you know, the fire department is doing the same, because even though it's a friendly competition, the main goal is to you know, have for people to donate blood.
Okay. And what's the fire department going to do to make sure they win?
We're going to make sure that all the donut stores are closed that day, so they can't get any before they come, get their sugar levels up. We have such two great departments that we work for, and just to come together as one to try to make this happen is a good time and a fun time. City Hall Annex multi-purpose building every year. Like I said earlier, you know, we've won the last 2 years because, you know, we are the fire department. We, you know, we are the best. But, you know, first year we allowed the police department to win so they would stay involved in it. So you know, now they're just trying to catch up to us.
Gotcha. Now, once again, the blood drive is at the City Hall Annex multi-purpose room from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Once again, you said we're having lunch, so everybody is everybody's going to be provided lunch by Sam's is sponsoring the event.
Club and Pepsi, and I'll be one of the grillers.
Okay. We're inviting everyone to come out to the blood drive,
Please.
July 26th at the City Hall Annex multi-purpose room. You can go to the redcross.org/rapidpass to go ahead and set your appointment, and you can do all of that paperwork early before you get there, and use the sponsor code CityVal, and we'll be back right here on City Focus.
Good afternoon, I'm Sergeant Browning with Valdosta State University Police Department. I noticed you had your phone in your hand while driving.
Oh, I'm looking up a place I'm supposed to meet my friend.
Okay, yes ma'am. As of July 1st, Georgia enacted the hands-free law, where you are not allowed to have your phone in your hand or support it with any other body part while driving.
Oh.
Yes ma'am. Do you have your driver's license on you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Alan Rowe, Chief of Police, Valdosta State University.
And I'm Brian Childress, Chief of Police for the Valdosta Police Department.
The City of Valdosta and Valdosta State University take distracted driving very seriously, as it's one of our leading causes of fatalities and traffic crashes. Beginning July 1st, Brian and I's officers will be out to enforce this new law.
And if you think Valdosta Police Department is not going to comply with the law, well, you're mistaken. Even though there's a law enforcement exemption, Valdosta Police Department will also be hands-free.
Keep your eyes on the road and your hands on the wheel.
Create a login for access. Press report, then press camera icon to take photo. Press issue title to choose from the list the city provides. Add a description to provide more info. Click the map to save your location. Press submit and you're all finished. Visit the Apple App Store or Google Play to download Valdosta Click and Fix.
Members of the Valdosta Police Department is spending time with local youth. It's an opportunity for these middle schoolers to learn what it takes to be a police officer.
I thought it was pretty cool because I just wanted to see what, I wanted to get a taste of what they did.
These students got the chance to learn about the K-9 unit, visit the crime lab, take ride-alongs, and used the firearm training simulator.
It was really interesting to me because of the guns they showed us and the crime scenes that we did.
All the learning is great, but it's the relationships that are being built that are the most important thing to the officers and the kids.
They've been extraordinary. They're so nice, and they're just really loving and caring for the community.
They treated us like we were part of the family, and they took us they took us on field trips. They took us to the crime lab.
For more information, contact Captain Kerry Williams. On July 5th, the Neighborhood Development Division began a new year of the award-winning Great Promise Partnership Program. The program provides high school juniors and seniors with jobs in city departments as an incentive to graduate.
It's important for the kids to see what city employees actually do. I mean, we think of fire and police and the people who pick up our garbage immediately, but we don't think about planning and zoning, permits and that type of thing, and just all of the things that city employees do.
The 5 new interns went through orientation like any other employee and were welcomed to the city by City Manager Mark Barber.
We think it's important for the kids in our program to learn about manufacturing jobs as well as office jobs. So this is a very strong program we have here in Valdosta, and the city employees do a great job with our kids.
The new students were excited to begin the new year, and officials from GPP are thrilled to have the city of Valdosta a part of the program.
The most that I want to get out of this program is to help people, help them. Since I'm in neighborhood development, I want to help them in their neighborhood and get better and stuff.
I think Valdosta was the first municipality to actually employ our kids, and in many other communities that we grow, when I'm asked for a recommendation, I have them call either Ms. Flukas or Ms. Lowe to inquire about the Valdosta program because it has been so successful.
For more information, contact Neighborhood Development at 229-671-3617. At a ceremony to begin the inaugural RKDS Film Festival, Mayor Gale honored the guest of honor, movie star Burt Reynolds. The mayor read a proclamation declaring the day Burt Reynolds Day in the city of Valdosta and gave him a key to the city. Several of Reynolds' films were shot here in the state of Georgia. We thank Mr. Reynolds for visiting Valdosta and showcasing its emerging interest in the film industry. At the last City Council meeting, Council voted to authorize the city and GDOT to contract for funding for North Patterson Streetscape. The plan is to extend the current streetscape from downtown Valdosta, connecting to the campus of Valdosta State University. The next step is to bid out the project. The project will connect the two communities, hoping to bring more university student visitors to the downtown area. Once bidded out, the project is projected to be completed in 2 stages. On July 16th, over 150 locals attended the Taste of Downtown at the Patterson. Downtown restaurants gave patrons a taste of a signature dish and a taste of wine. This was an opportunity for residents to get a taste of downtown eatery that they may have not visited yet. The restaurants at the event included Birdie's Market, Steel Magnolias, Blue Cafe and Blue Pub, Covington's, 306 North, Net's Eatery, and Jesse's Restaurant and Catering. The week continued with Downtown Restaurant Week, with special menus for each food outlet. Main Street invites everyone to consider downtown when choosing your next night out. The winners in the 10th annual Valdosta People's Choice Photo Contest were revealed at an award ceremony at the Turner Center for the Arts on July 16th. First place winner went to Marvin Smith for 1 in a Million. And Amy Vincent won the youth category for Make-A-Wish. Thank you to Coleman Talley, who was this year's event sponsor. Be on the lookout for details for the 2019 photo contest coming soon. Now let's take a look at what's taking place in the city in the coming weeks. July 16th, Valdosta Housing Authority meeting, 12 p.m. at 610 East Ann Street. July 16th, Taste of Downtown, 5 p.m. at the Patterson, which begins Downtown Restaurant Week until July 21st. July 18th, Deep South Waste Authority meeting at 327 West Savannah Avenue. July 18th, Hospital Authority of Valdosta and Lowndes County meeting, 12 p.m. at the SGMC Executive Boardroom. July 19th, Public Art Advisory Committee meeting, 11:30 at the Turner Center for the Arts. July 19th, Valdosta City Council meeting, 5:30 in Council Chambers. July 23rd, Community Development Block Grant Citizens Advisory Committee meeting, 5:30 at the City Hall Annex Multipurpose Room. July 24th, Valdosta Lowndes County Conference Center and Tourism Authority meeting, 8 a.m. at the Conference Center. July 25th, Valdosta Lowndes County Parks and Recreation Authority meeting, 4:30 at 1901 North Forest Street. July 26th, American Disability Act anniversary. July 30th, Greater Lowndes Planning Commission meeting, 5:30 at 325 West Savannah Avenue. To stay informed of what's happening in the city, sign up for the weekly e-news blast at valdostacity.com/public-information. As we enter the middle of the summer, Metro 17 would like to remind citizens not to leave children or pets in hot cars. With temperatures in the 90s daily, it can only take minutes before the inside of a vehicle can reach dangerous levels. So please don't leave kids and animals in hot cars. This concludes another edition of City Focus. Be sure to visit our website, valdostacity.com. Like us on Facebook, Valdosta City Without Limits. Also like our Valdosta Youth Council page. Follow us on Twitter at City of Valdosta and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Metro 17 Valdosta, to watch City Focus on demand. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time here on City Focus.